What's good, YouTube? It's John here. Oops, let's put that back over here. I'm going to do an updated profile on my Gravekeepers. I'll explain it as fast as I can. It might be a long video. I also have a side and an extra deck, well, part of each of those to show you. Other than that, let's just go with it. I'll try to go through this as fast as I can. I have 3 Gravekeepers Spy. Have to run 3. 3 Gravekeepers Commandant. Not Commandant. Whoever's saying that, I want to punch in the throat because you can't speak English and you can't read for some fucking reason. There we go. So, it's 3 Commandant. You want to have Necroville in your hand or on the field at all times. Very important to have. 3 Gravekeepers Recruiter. I find myself adding him to hand more than anything else just to be able to do that again. But I think it's a great card. 2 Descendant. I don't like playing more than 2. I don't like playing less than 2 because I only use them once or twice a duel. I notice people playing 3. I think it's a great card. It's a great effect, but I don't think it should be a 3. Plus, it gives you more room to fuck with other ideas that you have if you keep him at 2. 1 Gravekeeper's Assailant. I don't suggest playing him at more than 1. There we go. Just because of the fact, sometimes I don't even use him in the deck or in that duel. So, I mean, it's a great option to have, but I don't play him a lot. 1 T-King, that is my tech card. A lot of people don't play it, but it's great early and mid-game. I don't suggest playing him late game because it doesn't matter. But, you know, T-King is actually really good, especially if you open him with Necroville on your first turn and drop both of those. It locks down your opponent's deck really bad. That's all I can think of right now. So, yeah, it's an awesome card. 2 Maxi, the deck profile I did before in version 2.0. I had 1 Maxi, and I wanted to do 2 Fiendish Chain. I changed that around, 1 Fiendish Chain, 2 Maxi, because I found out when I was at Locals, I was really wishing I had that second Maxi so I can just stop them from swarming the field. It just gives me that option to stop my opponent or to draw a lot of cards. Other than that, I love it at 2. It works so much better. 1 Malefic Stardust Dragon and 1 Malefic Cyber End Dragon. I don't suggest playing 2 Stardust Dragons, but I know a lot of people that do. I have an idea for my side and extra deck that'll allow me to play 2 of each, and it's like it'll become more of a beatdown deck than anything else. But it's a cool idea. I'll explain to you later. But I don't like to play 2 of these just because if they get over this and I don't have anything to pop it or no effects, they get rid of it, then 4,000 attack beat stick does a really good job at that, and it hurts your opponent horribly. So yeah, Malefic Cyber End Dragon is my choice for the second instead of 2 Stardust Dragons. Spells. 3 Necroville, the whole deck revolves around it. You have to have it. Yeah, you have to have it. 2 Gravekeeper Stell. I don't see myself playing them as often as I can. I usually hold on to them, which is better that way, just so you can see what you need to recycle and add to your hand from your graveyard. Other than that, I think it works great at 2. Royal Tribute. Awesome card. Wish it was at 2. If it was at 2, I would keep it in here all the time. But it's not. It's at 1. So I side it out all the time. I always side it out. Especially if I'm going second, I'll side it out. If I'm not going first, then there's no point in playing it. Because you want to be able to play it first turn out of the whole thing. And then play, like, you have Necroville, play Royal Tribute, go Stell. And you have such a huge advantage. So, yeah. 3. Whoa. Let's do that the other way. 3 Pot of Duality. Sorry, guys. For consistency and draw power, kind of draw power. A lot of people say that I shouldn't play T-King because of Pot of Duality. I don't really care. It doesn't affect it. You just got to be smart when you play it. So Pot of Duality first, then T-King next, and then go from there. It's just don't play stupid when you run those kind of cards. But it helps so much more for the consistency of this deck. And I win a lot of games because of that. Even though I can't special, I can always do that and then set something. 1 Lance. I like Lance more than I do this card. This annoying little bastard. Spellbook of Wisdom. because I can target my opponent's monster with this, and I find myself doing that more than I would target my own. So Lance's is. Dark Hole, it's at 1, play 1. Book of Moon, it's at 1, play 1. I believe I said before that I like Mind Control as well in this deck. Now I don't like it as much just because I'm running low on room, and that was just one of the cards I had to cut. 3, Mystical Space Typhoon. Love it. I always play 3 in every deck that I can possible. I don't like playing 2, don't like playing 1. Always like 3, and then I side cards similar to it, and I'll go through that later. Such a heavy back row format, you kind of have to play 3. So that's it for the spells. Onto the traps. Play 1, Phoenix Chain, like I said before, in the 2.0 version I played 2. I'm still waiting on it in the mail, so playing 1 doesn't really hurt anymore. I liked the Maxi idea better, and it works better. It just adds a lot more consistency to the deck. And to be able to go through, just like even pitching it for 1 card in itself, Maxi is a little bit better, because everything is special, especially this format. But yeah. Solemn Warning, it's at 1, play 1. Same with Torrential, Bottomless, and Compulse. Unfortunately, they limited everything that I wanted to play at more than 1, so yeah. I'm sorry guys, here we go. There you go. 2 of D-Prison, love it. I suggest playing 2 of it in this deck because it's absolutely amazing. It doesn't destroy and send it to grave, it just banishes the card completely, which gets around so many card effects, because a lot of things now are just like, oh, if it's targeted and destroyed by a card or monster effect, then activate said effect, and now it's just like, no, fuck you, banish it, and you don't get the effect, so it's great. And 2 Mirror Force. I'm sorry if the angle of the camera is like really shitty, but that's all I have to work with right now. There's so many people that swarm the field now and try to go for game that I just go Mirror Force and punish you for your bad plays. So, and actually I get it a lot more than you would think. Just, it ruins kids' days. One of my friends he swarmed the field, and I had 2 back row set, and I didn't do anything for the turns before, so we just assumed they were nothing, and I was just saving them. And then he goes, all right, I'm going to swing for game on this, so attack with this. And I was like, Mirror Force. And he goes, fuck, I should have seen that coming. So it was kind of funny. But yeah, we'll do the side deck first just because I have to explain a couple things in it. But we'll go traps, Starlight Road. Starlight Road is because I'm going to throw a second Stardust Dragon in my deck. And it's for more than one reason. Starlight Road is one thing I would side in when someone uses, was it like a Malevolent Catastrophe or something like that. I don't really know what the card's name is, but yeah. And especially since there's still Torrential and 2 Mirror Force out there, it's probably a good card to side, but I don't side it in that often because I don't need to. I don't see a whole lot of play in that because everyone's playing fucking dragons, so yeah. Trap's done. I'm really thinking about dropping it just because I play so many trap cards. Only thing I would side it in for is Mermels that I would need to side it in for. And the only reason for that is because of their Abyss Sphere, and I don't even see Mermels anymore. So, or why? I don't know, because everyone's playing dragons, so it's kind of stupid. So I might actually just take that out, but I kind of like it for the options. 1 Eradicator Virus, it's at 1, so yeah. Deck Devastation Virus, I like it at 1. Some people say to play 2 in the side, just because of the fact that there are Blackwings, but I haven't seen any, and this would just wreck Blackwings, so I sided it at 1. I'm pretty sure I can come up with something else to side in for them as well. Soul Drain, dragons are everywhere, and it's at 1, so you gotta play it. I play 1 Mind Drain, just because of the fact that Mermels, all the effects to pitch cards activate in hand, so when they go reveal, then you just go, okay, chain effect, Mind Drain. They don't get to send 2 cards. They don't get a special summon. So yeah, I think Mind Drain's a great card for that, but that's it. Macrocosmos, believe it or not, it does not mess with the Necro Valley, because Necro Valley says you can't remove things from graveyard from play. These, the cards will never hit the graveyard. It's like, you go A, field, B, graveyard, C, remove from play. Macrocosmos stops it from going to B and goes straight to C. So it never actually hits the graveyard, which is the same thing for Defissure. Monsters never hit the graveyard, they get banished instead. So it's really great. And then you have your 2 Twister. Like I said before, I like things similar to, what do you call it? Mystical Space Typhoon. Sorry about the noise, they're remodeling an apartment upstairs, so yeah. Another reason why I like Twister more, I don't mind paying the 500 life points. There's a lot of people playing Upstart Goblins right now to speed up their deck. So I have life points most of the time. But I don't really side them in all the time. Not unless it's really, like, I would probably side them in for Fire Fist, and that's about it. Now that I think about it. Maybe I'll side in one for Dragon Rulers, because I don't want their Dragon Ravine to hit the field. But a lot of people, I don't like Dust Tree Noted because it's a trap card, and there's a lot of people playing Trap Stun or Royal Decree, which means you can't play traps, or their effects are negated. So this gets around that. It allows me to do something. So they go, oh, let's just say they did a Royal Decree, and then I'll just hit it with a Twister now or later, you know. It makes more sense. But 2 cards that I'm going to do, I'm going to side in, just pretend they're them. Let's see, I'm going to do 2 Skill Drain, because there's 10 cards in here right now, so 2 Skill Drain, bring it to 12, and then I also want to do 2 Cyber End Dragon, and then, actually no, I'll do, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the 15th card, but it'll be 1 more Malefic Cyber End and Malefic Stardust. So if you guys have an idea for the 15th card that I don't have set yet, by all means, let me know. It'd be very helpful. But yeah, it's going to be an additional 2 Skill Drain, Malefic Stardust, and Cyber End, and something that I don't know yet. I just have to get the cards. But that is my idea, just because I want to be able to side out into a huge beat stick deck, which would be awesome. So here we go. We go to the extra deck. Sorry this is taking so long, guys. It's just explaining this stuff to you so you can understand my idea better. Because I hate it when people are like, oh, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. But there's a reasoning behind everything that I do. And I've been playing this for fucking ever. Stardust Dragon and Cyber End Dragon. Because I'm going to be siding 1 more of each, I'm going to put 1 more of each in here. This, I believe, is at 12 right now. Yeah, this is at 12 right now. This is not going to be a Acid Golem anymore. I'm going to take him out. I don't use him at all, ever. Just because he's really not needed. So, he's in here for now until I get 1 more of each of these, but yeah. So yeah, it'll be 2 Cyber End Dragon and 2 Stardust Dragon. Let's see. We'll do rank 3s. No, we'll do rank 4s first because it's in that order for some reason. Sorry guys, I didn't really sort these out. Let's see. Black Sheppercorn. I'm also getting a Gaga. Pretend that's it. A Gaga Cowboy. I'm waiting for it in the mail. Like I'm waiting for the Fiendish Chain as well that hasn't showed up for 2 weeks. So yeah, starting my fucking life. Then you're going to have a Utopia, Abyss Dweller, Papal Operative, Gem Knight Pearl, and a Maestro. Sorry guys, here you go. And that is your rank 4s. Keep in mind, you guys can do a whole lot of different things for your extra deck. There is so much room with this. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, this is just what I have. They're not all what I'm going to use, but it's just what I have. And it's really stupid how well, like, what you can do with all this. So, yeah. Let's see. Now we have your rank 3s, your Giga Brilliant, lineup Zenmains, Leviair, and Leviathan. And then you also have your Acid Golem that I said is not going to be Acid Golem anymore. He is going to be another Cyber End or a Stardust. I just have to get them. So until then, he stays. But he is useless at the moment. So yeah. So that would be 12. Put that down to a lot. Nope, that would be 13 down to 11. So yeah, I will have room for all that then. If I take this out, then everything will make sense. So that's it. Then you have your Gorse tokens. I'm looking for a French Gorse token if anyone has it. I have a German, Italian, and now I want a French. So yeah, if anyone has it, it'd be great. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Anyway, that is it. I will see you guys later. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas for that extra card that I'm looking for, like I don't even know what it's going to be yet, but for the side deck, that'd be great. And if anyone happens to have some cards that I'm looking for, like another Cyber End or a Stardust, I'd be happy to trade. I'm going to be putting up a trade binder once I get one together. I've not really considered trading a whole lot since I buy most of my cards. But yeah, we'll get on with that later. So until next time, peace.